Guys, it is 8:22 on the 15th of February. I have this song in my head. And I love you, and I need you, and Nelly, I love you, I do, and it's more than you ever know, yeah, it's for sure. Oh my fucking God. I'm done. That's the reading. Enjoy. See you later. Peace out. Peace out, guys. Can you imagine? What? Okay, now the Emperor was already on the bottom of the pack, so let's just have a little bit of transparency here. The Emperor was on the bottom of the pack because I just had him on the bottom of the pack for a reading that I did for myself this morning, and I just split the deck and pow! Sorry. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. I've actually been awake since 5 a.m, guys. I'm not really I'm a night bird, but last night, I had an excruciating headache last night, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna go to sleep. And still recovering a little bit from a tower moment that it's not upset me, it has upset me, but it's okay, I'm seeing the silver lining in it, so it's okay. So anyway, why am I talking about me? Okay, you might be going through the same thing. Anyway, so last night I had a terrible headache. Was sat in the sun yesterday, getting some sunshine, had a beautiful day yesterday. Honestly, if you're not following me on Instagram and you don't want to see like daily stories of me being a crazy person, like walking my cats on leads and stuff like that, and just random insights. Yeah, if you want that, go and follow me on Instagram. If you're not interested in that, don't follow me on Instagram because, yeah. But anyway, so, it's a lot of energy. This is going to be my second coffee. I haven't started it yet. Yeah, it's fucking delicious. Oh look, I picked up my... Do you want to see what my coaster says? There's a relevance to this. There's relevance to this. I know that this has been picked up for a reason. Are you ready? We are the weirdos, mister. You girls take it easy now. There's some weirdos out there. We are the weirdos, mister. Anyway, fucking hell. Okay, it's begun. 222. This is going to be a long reading. The song that was channeling there, that was like Nelly and... Is it Nelly and Kelly? It can't be Nelly and Kelly, can it? That's just ridiculous. I have a feeling that it is Nelly and Kelly Rowland. But I've only just found that really hysterical about the Nelly and Kelly bit. Anyway, so... Excited energy. I don't feel like anything happened for a lot of us on Valentine's Day, but do you know what? I don't think anybody gives a shit. I know I don't. I am feeling like, poo. What I've realised, right, I was cleaning out. Okay, so I'm moving house at the moment, and I'm being fucking ruthless. I'm being fucking ruthless because I'm either going to move into a house or I'm going to buy a van and just go travelling and live like the tarot girl life on the road. Yeah, moving away. Me on my little boat, but kicking this dickhead out like, no, and that ugly little kid, fuck off. No, sorry. I don't have any children. And I don't want any right now, maybe in the future. Woo! Ten of Pentacles. Anyway, so yeah, I was going through all my stuff, right? And I found this old diary from I found 2 diaries. I've thrown them in the bin because I was like, get fucked. Part of me was like, you should probably keep that because when I just spit to the fucking 10 of Cups again. Because I was like, when you're like Pamela Anderson, have you seen the new Pamela Anderson documentary? Sun card. Have you seen the new Pamela Anderson documentary on Netflix? I love that woman. Clearly just cut from the same cloth that I am. And her and Tommy, 100% twin flames, just saying. But she's like doing all of her diaries, using all of her diaries, because I don't really remember anything, to be honest. I've got a fucked up brain. But I found these 2 diaries, one from 2004, one from 2005, and it's just got it's just like man hungry, should we say. Because I've been raised to be taught, hang on a minute, we're still doing it. We're still being excited about men. Okay, fucking had a second there of like, out of body experience. Okay, well, fuck it, because we're going to be the single lady, so it's fine. So anyway, just obsession about men. Obsession about, like, finding a man. When am I going to find a man? When am I going to find a man? And all it brought was conflict. And all of these dickhead people that just did not deserve me. Now, the difference between me now and me then, just to clarify that point, is now I actually do know my own worth. Whereas before I didn't know my own worth. And it was like, if somebody liked me, I would just trick myself into liking them. So I wasn't on my own. Do you guys do this? Does anybody else do this? Oh yeah, little unhappy ending. Always an unhappy ending. Because I would you know, like create this idea of who I thought the person was, and the person never was that person. And then when, you know, when they began to fall from the high pedestal that I put them on, oh my God, the disappointment. But I was taught, you know, that a woman needs a man, and that's what we need. And do you know, I don't need a man. Fucking hell, I need a man like a hole in the head. And most of the men I've dated, although they are nice, they are kind of like fundamentally shit. Like, most of them are fundamentally shit. I mean, I'm not to be a cow, because I've been a nightmare myself, so don't get me wrong. 609, do you remember I said about the sixes and the nines? I've been a nightmare myself, so, but your vibe attracts your tribe, so obviously I've been unhealed and a fucked up mess, so I've brought in other unhealed fucked up messes. But now, I'm not going to go as far as to say that I'm healed, but I would say that I'm much more conscious, much more aware, and now I'm just focusing entirely on my vibration. Which is the way you should do it, really, guys. And remember that the one is you. You are your own one. You're the one. You are the one for yourself. So, and something else I've realised is that I've massively neglected female friendships in my life. Because it was always like, that was something like, I never was allowed friends when I was a kid, never really had parties, never was allowed to go to people's houses. So I was never really taught the benefit of that anyway, massively isolated as a child. Grew up in a horrible home, loads of bullying at school, loads of bullying at home, domestic violence, all sorts of fucking shit going on. So I had a horrible childhood, and I just spent all my time on my own, 17. Just spent all my time on my own, really. So I never really saw the benefit of friendship. But when I moved to Cardiff, about sort of 2017, I think, when I broke up with my ex, I became a shop girl. And look, it's uprated itself. I became a shop girl. And yeah, people will think like, what the fuck? But best fucking thing I did, because met some of the baddest fucking bitches that I have ever met, and completely changed my view on what women were and what friendship was. And yeah, took off my little judgy pants. Okay, I've literally just seen the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands in a succession. I am going to start the reading in a minute. I'm really sorry, guys. Anyway, so yeah, went and found some friends and stuff. So the moral of the story is that female friendship is really fucking important. Okay, we must have a coven, a clan, a tribe. 818. We must have this, because otherwise we'll end up being crazy cat ladies just on our own, which is where I've been, which is a fantastic way to live. In all fairness, I love being a crazy cat lady. But at the same time, we also want community and a happy ending. And I was thinking about this last night, where everybody's all like, oh, don't you want to settle down and get married? It's like, why? Because if you find that community and friendship with your friends, you can grow old with them. I've got a best friend of mine, Leah. Shout out to Leah. Fucking love you, bitch. So I just did an L there. That was like, love you, bitch. It wasn't intentional. I'm just amazing, you know. Anyway, it's my bestie, Leah. She's a fucking high value woman, and I love her because she's taught me loads of stuff that I didn't kind of think about really, I suppose. And we're just gonna buy an island and just just live on that together, and maybe ship over like sexy men every now and again to fuck. And then that's it. That'll be it. To fuck, and for them to do the jobs that we don't want to do. And then we'll be like, off you pop now, we've had enough of you. And you know what? I think women are getting more and more like this, because a lot of men these days just don't serve a purpose of any form. I'm sorry. And I love men. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love men. I'm a men's rights activist. I'm a proponent for men. Love men. I literally posted a story this morning about male genital mutilation, for Christ's sake. Love men. But the more of them I meet, I just think, fuck, none of them are doing the bloody work. No, well, not all of them. Okay, can't say none of them because that's not true. But so many of them are not doing any of the work. You just get this man-child who's got mummy issues and daddy issues and nothing to give. Nothing to give. Like, what have you got? Half of them have got shit jobs. They don't look after themselves. They've got shit hygiene. They've got kids with other women. Do you know what I mean? It's just, the list goes on. And you're just like, because they're not doing the personal work. And I do feel hugely sorry for them because that's a terrible situation to be in. But what I declared to myself yesterday was that I'm not doing any more builder boyfriends. That's it. I'm done. Like, you either come to me fucking ready and we're growing together, or I'm really no longer seeing the potential in people, because I've had this horrible habit of seeing the potential in men and be like, hey, he could be good after I work on him for like 5 fucking years, and that's awful. And normally they don't do the work, so you just hate them because they're not good enough for you in the first place. So it is what it is. 111. Let's do this fucking reading. Anyway, so I don't know what this is. Had this song in my head. You've just had a 10-minute monologue. I saw 11:11 then, and I pulled out the I wanted to say the Empress there, but the High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles just flashed her titties at me. Okay, she didn't really, but she would if she could. You know it. I know it. I've got this. I need to get a better angle because I swear to God, I don't like up chin double. I don't think I normally have a double chin. Like, if you look at me straight ways, like, I've got to do that. But this is why I don't get up at 5 in the morning, man. Because I'm like a toddler. The less I sleep, like, the more wild shit gets. And this, I mean, I've only had, this is my second coffee. I had my other one at like 5:30 or something. It's now 8:34. I've already had a 3-hour day. Who the fuck gets up at 5 in the morning? Like, what the fuck? I did get up because I wanted to see the sunrise, so I kind of did that. I should have gone out really, but I felt a bit tired. I mean, these two kind of wanted to come out wavy. Okay, okay, so we've got the Magician, the 3 of Pentacles, the Hangman that came out first, and the 3 of Swords. Let's get these kind of in order of how they came out, I think, because that tends to tell a little story. Oh, 6 of Cups on the bottom of that. Little reunion if you want one. Did I tell you the, okay, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. At the bottom of the pack is the, oh. Okay, do the reading, Laura. Stop being naughty. They're telling me to ring my bell. Okay. Oh, that wasn't very good. That's my relationship. Ooh, fucking hell. What is going on? I'm so sorry. I do apologise. Okay, I pulled you over. That sound is like, that's how my relationship's been up till now. You think it's gonna go like, but instead you get like this. Okay, ring my bell. Okay, I knocked my selenite thingy out, tower. Okay, so Hangman in flux. Not uphand, not downhand, not upright. You know what I'm trying to say here. So there is a feeling a little bit of like having to change your perceptions of things. There is a feeling that some enlightenment is coming. You're changing your viewpoint. That's all very positive. That's all very positive. And I do feel like this might be, well, like what I was just saying, wasn't it? Everything I was just saying, you know, changing the way that you view things, changing the way that you view your relationships, you feel about your relationships, the way that you go after things in your life, everything that you've done up until now. And then we had the Magician, which I do feel like is you stepping into your empowerment, recognizing that, like, what you think about, you manifest. Your vibe attracts your tribe, dude. I mean, it's literally what I was just saying. So your vibe attracts your tribe. Be careful about what you think about. Careful what you say out loud. Like myself, who just did a bit of man bashing. Let's, make sure we're not doing a not all men thing, because when we say things in like polarized statements of like all men are dickheads, all men are abusive, or like these kind of phrases, actually what you're teaching yourself is something not great there. And I just saw 14, 41, and then 1444. So we don't want to use ultimate statements. We do want to be positive about things. With law of attraction, be honest. You can be honest, but also be positive. Okay? So I saw something yesterday about a woman who said that she'd got up in the morning and she'd said to herself in the mirror, like, you're the luckiest girl alive. And she knew it was a lie. So she was counteracting this lie that she was telling herself that was in the positive into doing something negative. And actually what she was feeling was that she's unlucky. And then she went and had the most unlucky day ever. And it was hysterical because she's like, law of attraction doesn't work. And I was like, law of attraction does work. It's just that you manifested your shit day with your shit feelings. So, yeah, I mean, like, when I'm saying what I'm saying, I don't feel like I'm feeling shit because actually I'm coming from a place of empowerment. So you can say things that seem to be negative, but if they're coming from a place of empowerment, they're coming from a place of joy, happiness, and love. It's the feeling that matters, not necessarily the words that you're using, okay? So I just want to put that out there. I do feel like you are building a community. I feel like you're recognizing the importance of friendship, that spirit just coming in there. Hi, okay, you coming in to do the reading with me? You're recognizing the importance of building a community. And can I just say, 12.7 thousand followers on TikTok. Thank you. Every time I go, it goes up and I'm like, yay. I love it. Hey, Paulie. You gonna say hello? It's ignoring me. Typical. So, yeah, you're recognizing the importance of friendship. You're recognizing the importance of the way that you think about things. We are elevating collectively on a vibrational balance, on a vibrational basis. So there is a warning here of like what you begin to think about. If you're sitting in very high vibe stuff like myself, shit is going to start manifesting pretty damn fast now because we're moving more from the 3D consciousness to 5D consciousness. So things are going to start to manifest much quicker. So be a little bit more careful about what you think, what you feel. Just focus on your vibration. You want to be happy. You want to be feeling good. You want to be feeling content. Not necessarily happy, content, okay? Contentment is the key to happiness. So this kind of came out in flux as well. So there is a feeling here of kind of like you looking out for something new, busy times ahead, but also a feeling of kind of occasional disappointments. And this kind of resonates really well with what I was just saying, that there is always a silver lining in every cloud, okay? And you might not be able to see it now. But this is the thing, this guy's been sitting here waiting for his ships to come in, yeah? That might not be one of his ships. He can see ships coming in, but he's waiting for his ship. He can't see it now, but it is coming. And this is like that with silver linings. You may not be able to see it now, guys, but it is coming. Every fucking shitstorm that's ever happened to me has always happened for me. Life is always happening for you, not to you. And it's only after the incident has happened do you really realize like what the benefit of it was. You know, you don't see the benefit of it. It's like a forest fire, you know? Forest fires come in to clear out the dead wood, clear out old trees. The ash is like hugely fertilizing, cleans out spots, restarts new. From the outside, it looks like devastation. We're like, oh my God, and humans intervening, like, oh, it's gonna burn my house. I'm sorry if your house got burnt in a fire, but you shouldn't, like, we are trying to defy the laws of nature and it doesn't work, okay? The laws of nature are birth, death, you know, spring, summer, winter, autumn. There is a natural cycle that everything runs in. So we have the 12-month cycle, then we have the great year cycle, you know, and it's just like, nobody seems to get what was going on, okay? Google Kali Yuga. But we're going through a period at the moment of death and regeneration, which means that everything that was needs to die, which means that we are going to burn off the trees, as it were. And that's fine, because after that, the trees will fall, it will fertilize the ground, and all of the new little saplings that are ready to come up will come up, okay? And death is part of life, so I don't know why we're all so fucking antsy about that one still. And do you know what death is? Dematerialization. That's it. But because you've been taught that you're 3D, you are this, you think that that's all you are. But actually, the biggest part of you is spirit. That's the biggest part. And so this little tiny incarnation, a speck of sand in the great cosmic joke of life, it's nothing. It's nothing in comparison to what you actually are. You know, you're the whole fucking universe. It's like me feeling like I'm just this little finger. Just this tiny little finger. And the whole of me just being like, this is all I am. This is all I am. And it's like, are you crazy? Look how much you are. You're all this. What are you focused on this bit for? That is what is going on right now. You're so busy focused on this tiny little incarnation of yourself. You're missing out on the bigger picture. Bitch, I need to be a fucking preacher. Praise Yeshua. Mind you, they never fucking say Jesus' name, do they? Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Fuck. So I'm channeling. Sorry, guys. Okay. Why do I apologize? You should be thanking me. This is golden stuff. No. Leave your thank yous down below. But whilst we're at it, if you could please subscribe to my channel and click like. And if you could click that wiggly bell, it means you get notifications that I'm coming to lecture you about some crazy shit. Just intimate, just have a little dance for it. When I was a kid, I would have been like, you are fucking cringy, Laura. But that's because I hated myself. Now I think I'm fucking awesome. So I just observe all the facets of myself and laugh, because let's not take life too seriously. Hey? I know what's going on with this reading now. Okay, so we were talking about all that shit up there. So then we've got these three. I feel like that's like you up there. I feel like this is your energy up there, what I've just read. And then we've got this other energy down here that is like this Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. It's weird because we have got the Six of Cups on the bottom. I'm going to clarify. Okay. What is this King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups? Oh, a choice to be made. Do you want fuckboy or King of Pentacles? Look at that. Six of Cups is still poking out. Somebody's coming back in. It's a choice. New pastures, new opportunities. Oh my God, and the Lovers underneath. It's a choice. Who are you going to choose, okay? Somebody that you've had 3 spilt cups with, or somebody that you've got this 2 of Cups with? Oh, because of the Tower moment coming in. And this choice is, so follow your intuition. Jesus, on this choice. Don't forget you're the Empress. Jesus, go after your wish fulfillment, guys. Woo! Yep, I'm walking away. Because you need to walk away from something. You need to cut something out. Queen of Swords energy. To go back for this reunion. This, you know, will it be a reunion to something? Oh, okay. So I feel like, and I had this the other day, that there was 2 counterparts coming in. So there's a choice, there's a stalemate, there's a choice that you need to make. The fact that we've got, again, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and then the Lovers underneath that, choice again, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. Have you been seeing that a lot? I've been seeing that a lot. There's a choice coming up. Anyway, babies, who will you choose? And we've also got 1, 2, 3 in this reading, which is nice progression. So I feel like we've got a fire sign here and we've got an earth sign here. So fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Earth signs is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let me check. Yes, Virgo. I always forget Virgo. I've never really had any dealings with Virgos, I don't think. I'm not that fussed on earth signs, to be honest. I'm an air sign. I really like fire signs. I really connect a lot with a lot of earth signs. Fire signs, I meant to say. So we've got this established man coming in. He feels like he's older. He feels like he's got his money. He feels like he's quite sorted. He feels like he's a nice, stable individual. This King of Pentacles is a very stable individual. And then we got this guy. He's the Knight. That's not what horses make, but never mind. He's coming in here. And, I mean, he's coming in fast. But he's not necessarily very stable, is he? He's got his wand in his hand. He's like, all right, love, want me wand? Is me wand? I hope it's bigger than that. Want me wand? Whereas this guy, and he's like rushing forward. There's a sense of urgency with this one, which makes me feel like it's not necessarily very well planned out. Whereas this one's taking his time. He's sitting there, and interestingly, he is sat next to the Queen. Whereas this Knight is actually moving away from the Queen. So I feel like possibly if you've got a fire sign, they might be doing a bit of a runner from you. King of Wands just split to the pack there. What's underneath that? Yeah, taking some time with that. I do feel a little bit like you may have a fire sign that is ghosting you at the moment. Which may be a big mistake. Because it looks like you're going to come in. Somebody's going to come in. I'm seeing Taurus. I had coffee in my mouth. Coffee grounds, that is not. Obviously, I had coffee in my mouth and drinking coffee. Mew! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? What's the matter, Poo-Poo? You gonna say something again? No. I've got a treadmill down here that I use whilst I'm working. And it's new, and they're like trying to learn that they can go on it when I'm stood still, but they can't go on it when it's moving, you know? You okay, Chub Chub? He's so chubby. He's my little chubba chub. And you. Anyway, back to the reading. Sorry, guys. What are we at? 26:06. Fucking hell. Probably only read like 3 cards. Anyway, there is a feeling, though, that you're very much sat within your stability. Water sign here. As I said, water feminine. But this doesn't have to be that you're a water sign. It just means that you're embodying in your emotions, that you're sitting very strong and pretty and happy. You're financially stable. You're okay. Everything's good. Protected there by those 2 little, can you see those 2 little, like mermaidy babies? Mer babies. It's a mer baby. This one looks like he's washing his armpit with a fish. Can you see that? I feel like you're very happy the way you are. You're just doing your thing. Because this is the thing, she ain't even looking up. Like, this one looks like he's looking, like, giving the side eye to the Queen. He's like, let me just try and get that there for you. Can you see that? He looks a little bit like he's giving the side eye to the Queen. And this Queen is like, look at my pretty cup. Look at my pretty cup. She just feels like she's just self-loving on herself, man, you know? Oh, yeah, the Star card. Wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. Are you going to come over here, Poo-Poo? I don't know if you're going to make it, darling. I have a standing desk that moves up and down. Oh, no. Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, God, I did all that and he didn't come anyway, so that was pointless. Anyway, I'm so sorry, guys. It's erratic energy. I feel like you're just loving yourself and stuff. I just saw the Queen of Wands then as well. So what's this choice? Is this choice between 2 men? Is this choice between 2 men, Spirit? Maybe it's a choice between fuckboys or single life or marriage. I don't know. What's this? 5 of Wands in reverse. Something else. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, some karma. That kind of wanted to come out. Oh, I got itchy nose. Oh my God, I always get an itchy nose whenever I'm channeling it. It's so annoying. Spirit, can you not make my nose itch when I'm channeling? Because I feel embarrassed, like itching my nose. So anyway, this talks about complexity, needing to accommodate variety and needs. It talks about a struggle in reverse. So I do feel like this choice that you're going to make is a choice maybe between a struggle and peace. Can you clarify this 5 of Wands? Whoops. How funny is that? Because I just saw the Hermit. So there's a complexity about needing to bring balance into your life. And I feel like there has been like too much focus on love, too much focus on self-healing. And now is actually the time for you to come out of healing, to get out, to go and see people, to spend time with people. The fact that we've got the 2 of Cups there, I almost feel like you need to not be focusing too much on love, but it talks about mainly about kind of more than 1 head is better than 1, 2 heads is better than 1, more than 1 head. You know what I'm thinking? I went through a period, am I going to say this on camera? Yeah, fuck it. I went through a period in my life where I was dating multiple men, and it's brilliant. Because each one gives you a little bit of something that you want. And then all of them together are fantastic. They serve you. Do you know what I mean? I think that's how harems were supposed to be done, to be fair. I think the Queen is supposed to have multiple lovers because 1 man is just never enough for an Empress. I'm just saying. Can you find one man that's going to do everything that you need? You need one that's handy, one that's empathetic, one that's funny. Do you know what I mean? You're never going to get all that in one baggage. You might do. Don't say things out loud that you don't want, Laura. Your divine counterpart will be all of those things. Thank you, God. Amen to that. And the bottom of the pack, we've got the little offer coming in. So I do feel a little bit like it's almost like you're sitting in your single energy. They're telling you not to focus so much on love. They're telling you to come out of this healing, this hermiting, and actually kind of move forward into something a little bit more social here with the Three of Coins as well, you know? Take this blinder off, because I feel a little bit that there's been this kind of like this or that idea. And actually, it's like there's a third option. And the third option is you, is choosing you. It's choosing friendship, happiness, joy, love. I just heard the name Jacob. And Simon. And Olivia. Okay. So, what's the overall outcome for this? Oh my God, okay. Okay, so we had this a minute ago, didn't we? Okay, so karma's going to be paid as a result of this. A new cycle will be coming in. Ultimately, you've been working on yourself for a long time and you will see the benefits of this growth. But it's kind of like you've spent such a long time working on yourself. Now's the time to go and enjoy that. Enjoy what you have spent time working on. Shut the front door. Because this will bring you happiness. This will bring you your 10 of Cups situation. It will also possibly bring in a divine counterpart, a twin flame, whatever. Just go out there and be unabashed, self-loving, self-aggrandizing. Ignore the conflict. You know, any conflict, any issues, anybody that's coming in, twats in tinfoil, conflict, suffering, pain, just run as far away from that as possible because it doesn't suit your vibration anymore. I'm going through a period at the moment where I am cutting off friends. I'm removing myself from situations that feel like conflict. If it doesn't suit my vibe, then it's no longer in my tribe, is going to be my new mantra, because we've got a happy ending coming here. We have got love coming here, but you have to release yourself from this imprisonment that all that was will ever be, you know? I've got Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the pack. Oh, I've got a pain in my lung. So anyway, you might have pains in your lungs. You might be trying to quit smoking. Anything that doesn't serve you is now the time to give it up, guys. If you take drugs, if you're smoking, if you have bad behaviors, if you've got people in your life that fuck you over, drain you more than they give to you, don't love you, don't look after you, just get rid of it. It doesn't fucking matter who it is. Yeah, look at that. I just cut it off. Just cut it off. Because now is the time for us all to be sitting within our power, our happiness, and our joy. And it's got to be like Marie Kondo. Like, does it spark joy? You know, do you spark joy? If it doesn't, fucking chuck it. And do that with every person, every relationship you've got in your life. Be fucking ruthless. Because the only reason why you're not being ruthless with these fucking parasites, these fucking parasites that you have in your life, the only reason why you're not being ruthless with them is because you're frightened that you might not find anything else. And that's fucking bullshit. Because we're fucking priestesses. We're manifesting our own lives. So what are you holding on to, fucking shitty Bob? Shitty Bob. Shitty-assed Bob. You don't want him. And you don't want to hold on to him because there might not be somebody else. When you're holding on to shitty-ass Bob and then nice guy comes along, you're like, oh, sorry, my hand's full with shitty-ass Bob. I haven't got any hands. So then the universe doesn't even give you anything because there's no space for it. So let go of everything that doesn't serve you. And this is why I was talking about the diaries. Throw it out. That bitch ain't me no more. So what isn't yours, what doesn't serve you, what isn't part of your new timeline, throw it out. Set fire to it, dear. You don't need him, and you don't need it here. I'm going to write I need to write a musical. Ascending! Pow! There's you, with all your little balloons, like, whee! Like, that was quite good at. You know, little balloons. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, a new phase, preparing for union. Because if you are in a twin flame union, you fucking doing all your bullshit about him. That is not what's going to pull it in. It's not what is going to pull in your divine counter. What am I asking? Excuse me. Spirit. I don't know. Give me a card to sum up this whole reading, please, Spirit. Just give me one card. They said you already had it. That was the ascending one, is what they said. Okay, yeah. That's it. They don't want me to tell you anything else. Because they just threw a load on the deck. Okay, look, Spirit. Look, I showed them the ascending one. Can I just have maybe one more card? Just to end this. Okay, they said not of these ones. They want me to do the angel ones. Okay, I'm gonna be a good girl. I'm gonna do as I'm told. They were like, bitch, you need to ground. Fuck off! No fucking way. They just said to me like, bitch, you need to ground. I just split the pack and I looked at this one and I was like, ha 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 ha, yeah, let the past go. And I looked down and they were like, bitch, why did we fucking tell you? So yeah, ground yourself, okay? Ground yourself. Let your past go. Okay, so let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down, burn it, set fire to it all, throw it in the fucking bin. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. If you don't want it, you don't want it and don't need it, and it's now gone. So brilliant, beautiful energy. See you later. Adios, amigos. Ground yourself. When you detach yourself from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Though it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and your work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you to balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Yeah, that's funny because I've lived up here all the time, and they said to me the problem with me not grounding myself is that it gives me difficulty manifesting in reality because I'm living a lot in the 5D consciousness. So in the 5D consciousness, you don't need or want for anything. So anyway, change in direction. Thank you. Okay, so the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You guys, I did a post yesterday on my TikTok Instagram stories. On my Instagram stories, talking about how the last year has been like really healing for my heart chakra and allowing love in and stuff. So that's funny. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes that you desire. So yeah, do as you're told. Do as you're told, walk with innocence, with unabashed innocence that all good is coming. Beloved one, everything is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Especially just moved. I think this might be my shadow, or my finger on my shadow. Anyway, give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. I'm going to say it. There's a baby there. You just said to me about the death of a child, and this could have been a stillbirth. Trigger warning. A bit late, sorry. It could have been a stillbirth. It could have been a miscarriage. It could have been an abortion. There's still guilt and trauma being held around that, okay? I even just heard about a pet dying as well. I just heard about that as well, that there's guilt about like losing your baby. They don't want you to carry that anymore, okay? So I'm going to leave a video down below to a fire ritual from my other business, Law of Attraction. And I'd like you to do that. And I'd like you to write a letter to the baby that you lost, whether this was a pet or a child or a miscarriage or whatever, okay? Write a letter to it, to them, not yet, sorry. Write a letter to them saying everything that you need to feel. Follow the ritual and let it go, okay? Because this is a burden that you don't need to be carrying anymore. And the more that you hold on to all this guilt and shame and upset, you pull it into your present day, and yeah, it wrecks your life. That was a very serious note to end that one on. Spirit, thanks. Jesus Christ. We've done all of the emotions in this reading today. Anyway, I love you very much. If you are interested in working with me, I do private readings. I have a course coming up soon called the Twinflame Codex, which is helping twin flames to get into union faster through the creation of the divine union within. So this is taking a little bit of a different viewpoint on it, and it's very much like you working with yourself, on yourself, with me. It's an 8-week course. It's £333, but I'm offering a huge discount as it's the first time I'm running it. So if you would like to get on board with that, have a little look at the link below. I'll also leave a link to my readings. You can get booked in with me for a one-on-one video call, or you can get video readings, which are cheaper. And they're generally set out in sort of 3 days max. What else? Follow me on TikTok for daily reads. Follow me on Instagram for random shit. I love you. Thank you so much for being part of my story. Thank you for following me on here. Leave a comment below how this resonated with you. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. You are all becoming like my beautiful friends and community, like I said in the beginning of the thing. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you want to chat to me, come over to Instagram, because you're welcome to send me a DM or whatever. I'm making friends with y'all. At some point, that's going to become probably unachievable. Depends. I mean, like, look, I had like 2.2 million views on that video, and I've had like thousands of comments. I think I've answered all of them, but if I do miss a comment from you guys, please forgive me. I do try to answer all the comments and everything, and in certain platforms it's easier to do. Because obviously, if you're commenting on a YouTube video, you're probably like one of 5. Rather, if you're commenting on like a 2.2 million view video, you'll be one of thousands. It's easy for me to miss. So if you want to talk to me or anything, Instagram's probably the place to do it. I think you can send me a message requests now on TikTok. Anyway, I love you. Come talk to me. I'm here for you. Come work with me. Whatever. Whatever you do, I appreciate your... what's the word? Presence. I appreciate your presence in my life. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm sending you blessings. Good night. Not good night. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye.